Welcome back to my channel, Lotus the Sage. I'm Lotus. Today we're going to get some advice from Spirit. That will be our reading today, but you can pick a box. So you have box 1, box 2, and box 3. There's some charms and some extra little goodies in there, a surprise. And then we're going to go into the pendulum just to finish off the reading. So your choice is, one more time, box 1, box 2, and box 3. I will see you at your box. All right, beautiful collective. Talk soon. Welcome, my box 1. Just a side note, we started taping at 11:11. So there might be some extra spiritual message in here for you. Okay, this is a witch's rune. We're going to leave that to the end, or closer to the end. This is an astrological deck. Can't remember what it's called at the moment. This is the Morgan Greer Tarot, and we have the Pagan Lenormand deck over here. So, I've already pre-shuffled your cards, obviously. Gonna put your box over here for now. And we're gonna get into your cards. Lenormand. We have the Coffin. Heavy start. A good start. The Mountain. And 17, the Stork. It feels like, not feels like, it is the end of something, the end of a cycle for this rebirth. This transition is difficult, but there is help on your journey. You are trying to, not even trying to, you have left behind, or you are leaving behind, or you will be leaving behind something that was not benefiting your highest good. And this mountain talks about a spiritual journey also, and venturing out through the rough terrain to eventually come to the top of your own personal mountain, right? And there will be, let's say, secret help is the way I want to put it. It's like either elemental help or spirit coming in to guide you, to help you out on your journey, as long as you recognize the actual help. And the Stork literally talks about a new beginning and a birth. So you're coming from an ending through this trials into this rebirth. That's freaking awesome. All right, let's see what your tarot has to say. Knight of Pentacles. It might feel like a slow-moving death, so to speak. A slow-moving ending. A difficult birth, in other words. Then we have the Ace of Rods. That's right, that action towards your goals. Moving in the direction of your soul's calling. Following that spiritual prompting that is leading you on this personal journey into self, this rebirth of yourself. I love that. That leads you into the Hanged Man. That's beautiful. Which is a new perspective, a deliberate pause, gaining that clarity from this journey, stepping into a new version of yourself. Also, Pisces energy is emphasized here. Just because it's a general reading, it's the only major arcana, is the reason why I say that. And the Hangman is associated with Pisces, but we do have earth and fire here also, so that could be prominent in your chart or prominent for this your situation. But there is that transition of yourself that leads you into the sacrifice, that personal volunteered sacrifice, which is this mountain, this obstacle, to rebirth, regenerate yourself, to transmute and transform into the version and person you want to be. Love that. Okay, let's see your Aries. Your astrological influence is Aries, the radical. You can pause if you need, I'm going to read it to you. It says active, self-starting, daring, fierce, assertive, fiery, exhilarating, innocent, on a mission, bossy, driving, sparky, courageous, selfish, macho, impulsive, argumentative, and competitive. So I think this is referencing this Ace of Rods here. You know, it's about taking that initiative, that radical approach to this rebirth of self, this new perspective that you will eventually come to and will start to generate your, let's say, boss bitch, boss dude energy, and ignite your own personal spark within you once this journey, I suppose, is complete or in the process of reflection. All right, your last message. You're probably not going to be able to read this very well, but it is woman. Nice. I'll read it to you. It's really tiny. It says, healing, nurturing, compassion, mother, passivity, female sensuality, and channeling. So it could be obvious. You could be a woman. You could identify as a woman. You could be in your divine feminine energy, regardless of masculine or feminine. They might be asking you to find, how would they word it? It's like it's the same energetic impulse, but from a feminine energy, which means that your action steps aren't exactly the same as a masculine energy's action, go, protect, hunt. You know, the females is still about that action, go, protect, and hunt, but it's from a different frequency. So that's what I'm getting. It's like this perspective has changed from, let's say, the predominantly masculine archetype when it comes to the way that you moved in life, that's leading you into the female dominant archetype of that action-based movement from a different perspective. That's beautiful. Okay. Those are your messages from the Tarot and the Lenormand. Let's get into your... let's do the pendulum first. Okay. Let's get it. And the Spirit want to tell you, my pile one, about this journey, about this rebirth, about this process, and about your new perspective that will be had. All will be clear. Look at that. I can bring it up closer to you. All will be clear. That's lovely. Okay, and now let's go into your box. Yeah, exciting part. Okay, I'm gonna pour it out into... So first one we have is this beautiful bird and grapes, which talks about abundance and communication for me. Coming in, we have the letter F. Yep, that spark's been lit, the matches that we were talking about, this energetic force, boom. Communication, listening, beautiful with the shell. Water might be significant. Maybe you need to get by water to calm some of these energies as they come in and they are difficult. Yep. We have that second chakra activation. That's amazing. And that fiery energy too. Oops. Yes, we have wholeness, success. Wholeness and success. I love that. Music might be significant for you. Listen to messages in music. Spirit's going to be communicating with you through music, so keep those ears open. Look at that, initiation. How perfect is that? That's that initiation into this journey, into the self. I love that. We have the letter Y. We have always believe. Always believe. We have secret beauty. Boom. We have divine princess. Yep, divine princess. It's fitting when it comes to talking about this female energy, right? About stepping into the action of the female energy. We have 3 small tarot cards. Let's see what you got. We have the Empress, the Hierophant, and the Fool. Oh, beautiful. I know they're super tiny. It's the best I can get you, as close as I can. How beautiful. Yep, talking about bossing up to this contract of self, the journey to self, to start a new beginning with that Fool. Love that. And then we have a whole bunch of letters. Let's see what we have. Of course, you can make up any words that you see. This could be names, places, situations, doesn't matter. We have an S, a D, a G, an E, a V. I'm seeing David, video, God, dove. There's an A. There's a C, a B, and a T. So you can make of those letters what you will. Like I said, I'm seeing C, there's boat, there's dog, there's goat, there's Dave, there's save, there's bay, there's goes, there's got, there's cop, there's top, there's T, T's, Did I say dog? I'm not sure. There's bet, bait, vet, code, tag. Yeah. The names that are coming up to me or coming to my brain are, oops. Again, they're not all full words here, names, but I'm getting Cody, Taylor, Tyler, Bob, Cat, gasp is another word, sorry. Yeah, so you let that sit where it sits. I hope that was helpful for you, my pile 1. I am sending you so much love. Until next time, ciao. Welcome, pile 2. All right, let's get into your read. This is the Witch's Rune. We're going to look at that closer to the end of the spread. The Astrological Influence. This is the Morgan Greer Tarot, and this is the Pagan Lenormand deck. We're going to, and these are this is your box, and we're going to look at that at the very end. So let's start off with your Lenormand. We have 16, the stars. Beautiful. We have the dog, 18, or the wolf, I suppose, the dog. And then we have the fox. Interesting. I'm getting two things. I'm getting that there has been an illumination or a healing of some type of dynamic in your life from treachery. It feels like deceit and treachery or sneakiness or, or thievery in a sense, whether that be energetic thievery or literal thievery when it comes to work, projects, etc., or anything else for that matter. Dog usually stands for that loyalty, and that fox is about cunning, but can also be about deceit. And that being on the end, especially with the dog, it feels like a friend or somebody gives you information, gives you information or protects you from the information. Like there's something that comes in between you and this fox energy that aids in the healing to release this thing, whatever this fox energy is for you. Yeah, there's like this destiny guidance. Yeah, it's that guidance and the inspiration that is leading you towards this, trustworthy, loyal friend. That's what I'm saying. Somebody comes in between you or between you and the situation. A person that might be opportunistic or super creative. Also, don't get me wrong, we already talked about this cunning and deceit. There is something that's coming in to heal whatever the situation was, whether that be you being privy to information that you may not have been privy to before, whether that's literally disconnecting from whatever that energy is. It feels like there's a theme going on in the collective. There's a lot of deaths and rebirths, so to speak, when it comes to the metaphorical transformation of the spiritual self. So it feels very fitting with what's happening in the collective energies. Okay, let's see. You have the Three of Wands. Three of Wands. Ready to go, setting your sights on to this new path, this new direction. File 2, start twice. Yeah, talk about that healing. I'm telling you, it's that friend. Ooh, I love this friend of yours, whoever that is. Get it. Ooh, lovely. Queen of Swords. Yeah, cutting that ish out. 100%. Your friend could definitely be an air sign, specifically an Aquarius, but Gemini or Libra also. It feels, that's exactly what it feels like. It's just reiterating, like, this healing is now coming in for you because of this friend, not just because, but with the help of this friend to cut out the deceit, the cunning, the opportunistic people in your life or situations in your life. That's pretty awesome. All right, let's see what your astrological influence is. 6th house, craft. Cool. I'll read it to you. It says, work details health, well-being, diet, service, daily rituals, contributions, organizations, purification, skills, apprenticeship, and method. And that's what that is. I think whoever or whatever this is, you're applying these skills with a specific method and strategy, excuse the banging outside, strategy to release and cut out this energy in your life. Straightforward. Love it. Your Witch's Rune. Yes, the moon. I'm going to read it to ya. Sorry, it's a little small. Femininity, lunar cycles, illusions, subconscious, intuition, introspection and spirituality. That's what you're using, is that intuitive knowing that something is off. Your friend is also coming in to help you. It could be a female energy too, but it's not specific. That's lovely. Okay, let's see what your pendulum has got to say. Pile 2. That was a wonky wow. There we go. Yeah, all of this energy feels really lovely when it comes to this transition and this healing specifically. It is a really nice deep release that I'm getting, and a definite like severing of ties from this particular type of energy that has been present in your life. You are now able to craft the new version and new people and new life that you would prefer. And what do we land on? It says, are you sure? Are you sure? And I feel like you are. I feel like you're very sure. I feel like you've been waiting for this sort of clarity for you to be able to cut this nonsense out of your life. Okay, again, I apologize for the banging in the background. This construction is driving me bonkers. Okay, let's see what's in your charms. Beauty. We have the Sagittarius arrow, but action, direct focus, eye on the prize, target. Again, people to listen to you now is what I'm getting. We have the warrior rune, ready to venture off. Yeah, and to combat these energies. This is a little bit of an obstacle. This is a tiny obstacle, but a beautiful obstacle in your path that helps you to get to where you're wanting to go. This is what this symbolizes for me. We have the letter U. We have this pendant. It says worth your weight in gold. Worth its weight in gold, but it's about you. You're worth your weight in gold. It's like you're finally valuing or seeing your full worth. Interesting. There used to be something attached to this, and I kept it, and I was like, there is a detachment, yes, from whatever energy no longer sat with you. We have a fortune. You are optimistic and outgoing. 9, 12, 21, 25, 33, 32, and 45. Wow, that's a lie. 43. We have the letter P. Letter P. And we have the letter X. So that's what we got so far for the charms. We have a couple of runes. A couple of mini tarot cards that are in the rest of this box. I'm going to show ya. Just dump them out first. We have Temperance, we have Strength, and we have the Chariot. Beautiful. Super tiny. Tempering that energy, meaning balancing out your life, finding that strength to move forward without this energy present in your life anymore. That's beauty. And then we have these letters that are going to give you, I should say, names, places, situations, again, initials, any of that stuff. So we have a V, an M, an F, a Z, a W. Okay, so we have a V, an M, an F, a Z, a W, U, E, N, C, E, A, P, V. Double V. So I'm seeing words-wise, when, ape, weep, fun, can, cheap, even though there's no H there. I'm seeing wap, vap, map, make, map. I'm saying few. I'm hearing weapon or a weapon. I'm seeing paw, pace, peace, zoom. There's no O, but still. I'm seeing neep, nape, ween, men, man. Yeah, names could be anything. I'm getting Paul's, Paulina. I'm getting Carrie, Carl. I'm hearing Mum. Fuse. Wayne, William. Michael, Mark. Vince. Vanya. Crystal. Winnie. Okay, loves. Well, you take those messages how they sit. I hope that was helpful. Your spirit wants you to know that you got this and somebody's coming in to help you out too. Sending you so much love. Till next time. Ciao. Welcome, my pal 3. Let's get into your spread. This is a Riches Rune card. We're going to save that to the end of the spread. The Astrological Influence. The Morgan Greer Tarot. And the Pagan Lenormand deck. We're going to start with the Pagan Lenormand deck. I'm going to move your charms over, or excuse me, I'm going to move your box over here. We'll get to that at the very end. All right, let's give her. Nice. The fish. The mice. The ship. There's been a similar energy in the collective today. And I'm getting, this could obviously do with finances, anything financial, money, abundance, that kind of stuff. And the mice has to do with details, things that are gnawing at you though, but also responsibilities in a sense. Yeah, the minor details. And the ship talks about movement, going towards something, in other words. So it feels like you need to be a little bit more mindful of the details of how you spend your money. That's what I'm getting. And there is a financial pinch, possibly because of certain voyages or travels or things that you've done. One of the two, we can sit at how it sits in your life, but both of them are talking about paying attention to the details of your finances specifically. I just heard so that it doesn't run away with you, that you don't lose track of it in a sense. Okay, interesting. Talk about finances, right? Queen of Pentacles. 10 of Swords, yeah, that, So this Queen of Pentacles is that nurturing, abundant energy, and that is the same echo that we're talking about here, the details, things that are gnawing at you. So there could be a deeper situation when it comes to money, or feeling like somebody is technically robbing you in a sense, or tricked you in a way, is what you might feel. Like they just gave me that like pyramid scheme, you know, like not this. I don't think that this is a scenario, but that's what it's like. It's like, did I just buy into something that is full of doo-doo or is nonsense? Do you know what I mean? Like that's kind of the energy that I'm getting. That's interesting. But I feel, I'm not feeling, there is an end of this process, but I think it's about your awareness of the details is what I'm getting at. That mice. And then we have the 7 of Pentacles, which is that planning, looking at your resources. Yep, because they're looking both at each other, right? And they're both looking at this. Paying attention to the details of where I might be have not been, paying attention to where my money has been going or how it's been spent. That's what the energy feels the heaviest of. Amazing. Okay, let's see what your your astrological influence is. The numinous, mystery, beautiful, the new world. It says the unknown, the unknowable, ESP, psychic abilities, the cosmos, universal truth, oneness, source, the unnameable, shadow work, inner knowing, tingling, ghosts, other worlds, space, enigmas, the occult, intuition. I think it's asking you to trust the intuitions, or those, like again, that niggling, that gnawing at you, that something is not necessarily right. Pay attention to the details. That's heavy. That's what your message is. Ooh, speaking about details, right? The eye. Okay, I'll read that to you. It says intuition, awakening, judgment, revealing the truth, trials, rites of passage, mediumship, spirit guides. How very fitting with this mysterious and the numinous. It feels like there is a big ask from spirit for you to keep an eye on these details, trust your instincts, and follow its psychic promptings. That is what spirit's asking you to do with this energy for the next little bit. Okay, let's see what the pendulum has to add to this. My group 3. Yeah, I feel like you definitely feel like you got pinched by somebody, or somebody stabbed you in the back, or you got taken for a ride in a sense. Maybe because there was like a blind trust, legitimately, like maybe this was a friend or something like that, or somebody that would like recommended whatever the case is, and you're like, nope, this is not it. Same as pile 1, they got all will be clear. That's what you got. Beauty. All right, let's check out your charms in your box. We have, look at that, separation. That's exactly what's happening. You're like, nope, no more of this nonsense. Like, I don't want to participate in this. You guys fucked me over. Little birdie. Big dreams, that's right. You got those big dreams. Yep, you have the key to what you're looking for. The end of this, I guess the deceit. Yep, throat chakra. Speaking up about what's been happening. We have the journey. Radio, I think that's the one. Love to, that's right. Then we have the harvest rune. Yep, gathering up and planning, right? Planning what it is that you want to, or how you want to move forward, now being privy to this information of what's happening behind the scenes. We have the yin yang, talking about balance, masculine, feminine energies. Stars, this is for serenity, peace, healing. We have the protection rune. You are protected and guided on this. This is the reason why there's that niggling and that gnawing, those psychic promptings. You have the letter P. We have hug. And when do we hug it out? That's what I just heard. We have the pendulum needle, and this is also about like pinpointing where the deceit and the trickery or manipulation happened. We have the world, talking about that ship, right, and traveling and moving, venturing forth towards the journey and destiny you desire. There's no place like home. Yowza, that's right. Maybe you're going back home. Maybe you were traveling and you've discovered the rats in your mists. That's what I'm getting. And I think you might have been ignoring your intuitive hits or intuitive nudges for a little bit, which has sort of led you to feel this backstab. Or feeling backstab. Sorry, my English. You have a screwdriver. Yeah, you are fixing your ish up. You are fixing your shit up. Get it, pile 3. Alright, then we have... Ooh, you guys got 4. I didn't even realize. Okay, we have Wheel of Fortune. We have the High Priestess. Yep. We have the Hanged Man and the Emperor. Boom. Yep. On your new path, following your intuition from this new perspective to level up. Yes, pile 3. Get that ish. All right. And now we have some letters for you, so we can possibly find names or significant initials, places. They could stand for, you know, if you're traveling, places that you've traveled to or been to or where you visited while you were on your travels. So keep an open mind when it comes to these letters. Okay, so we have K twice, N, H, I, G, S twice, X, D, V, U, Z, N, and F. Excuse me, I already said N. Yeah. So like I said, this can stand for any initials, names, people, etc. I'm getting like a knight, like an actual knight. I'm getting 6. I'm getting sex, even though it's not here. I'm getting gig, disc. Getting Khalid. I'm getting sun, dice, sink, diva, dives, hi. I'm hearing sign, sigh, next, sis, jinx, scent, cone, zone is what I heard. I heard a kiki. Okay, names I'm getting is Xavier, Vanier. I'm getting Fran, Zulu, Zion, Kevin, Neil, German, Gabby, Gabe, Stephanie and Steven, Caroline, Cora. I'm seeing Kiss, Helen, Henry, Javier, Jimena. Yeah. And again, these could be places too. Like you could think of like Cordoba. It could be like Houston, Texas, Seattle, Dallas, Dundas. You know, so use it however it is. However it says. Okay, my beauties. I am sending you all of my love. I hope that was so helpful and it was fun. Until next time, this is Lotus. Ciao.